Fueling fat burn, top 3 nutrition tips for post-workout results. Nutrition tip number 1 is what you eat or drink, your body will use. This is the concept of availability. Whatever you eat and whatever you drink becomes immediately available in your bloodstream. Your body can take whatever is available and use it for whatever it needs to do at that given time. Now let's look at exercise. When you exercise, 2 things are definitely happening. Number 1, muscle breakdown. When you exercise hard, all of that hard muscle contraction is actually ripping and tearing muscle fibers. Number 2, energy use. When you're working out really hard, your body needs energy in order for you to feel energized and work out really hard. So with that being said, 2 nutrients need to be readily available in and around workouts, and that's protein and carbohydrates. When protein is readily available in your bloodstream, when you start working out, it signals the muscles to use the protein so that it can start the rebuilding process, the recovery process, and make strength gains. When carbohydrates are available in the bloodstream, what the body will do is it will take the carbohydrates and it will use it for this short burst energy use of intense exercise. Remember, carbohydrates are your body's main source of energy for short bursts of high intense exercising, like weightlifting, circuit training, sprinting, things like that. So if you're engaging in workouts like that, carbohydrates should be available in your bloodstream. So with that being said, that's nutrition tip number 1. Whatever you eat or drink, your body will use because of the concept of availability. All right, nutrition tip number 2. Nutrition tip number 2 is never miss the gains window. We can also call this the window of opportunity. So when the workout is over, the first 30 minutes after a workout is over, exercise science has shown that your body is most susceptible to growth and change within that first half hour. Now, whatever you feed your body in that first half hour will immediately go into your muscle. It's very important that you feed your muscles and your body 2 things, and that's protein and carbohydrates again. So this is what's actually happening from a science standpoint. When carbohydrates and protein are combined together and consumed within 30 minutes after the workout, what the carbohydrates is doing is it's raising your blood sugar levels up. When your body sees the blood sugar levels rising, your body releases the hormone insulin to come in to regulate your blood sugar. But because this is after a grueling, tiring, muscle-breaking workout, your body goes, where should we put this muscle and this sugar? Oh, that's an obvious one. We have to rush this into those broken down muscles right now. So we're using the post-workout fatigue and breakdown and using the phenomenon of sugar spiking and insulin to rush and expedite protein and dextrose right into those muscles. The protein, what it'll do, it'll immediately start the rebuilding process. The protein will start building up the muscles, you make strength gains, and you're gonna heal and recover super fast. The carbohydrates, what they're going to do is that they're going to replenish your glycogen stores. Your glycogen, or what glycogen is basically reserved energy sources that are found in your muscles and in your liver. You use these stores up when you work out really hard. After a workout, it's so important to replenish these energy stores, because if you don't, this is when you don't feel energy the next day and the next day, and then this is what eventually leads to chronic fatigue. It's very important to replenish your glycogen stores after the workout. So the carbohydrates will do exactly that. All right. Now, it's so important that you do this and you never miss that window, because science has shown that even the 31st minute is significantly different in terms of the results that you get as opposed to drinking or consuming those protein and carbohydrates within the first half hour. This could probably be the most important half hour of your day. Alrighty, and then the last nutrition tip. Nutrition tip number 3. is drinking something is faster than eating something. Now this is so important because I've already talked about availability. I've already talked about how important that first half hour after a workout is. Now if you drink these nutrients, you're always going to get faster results. When you drink something, it's always going to be immediately available because it skips the digestion process and all those nutrients become readily available in your bloodstream right then and there. As opposed to eating, whenever you eat something, it will always follow with about 1 to 2 hours of a digestive process. It's almost like showing up to a restaurant, you're starving, and they say that you have to wait an hour or maybe even 2, right? Wouldn't you be pissed? You'd be hangry, you'd be stressed out, you'd be starving, you'd be drooling the whole time, and then you'd be miserable. That's exactly what your muscles are feeling too. So it's so important that when you are done with your workout and you're taking advantage of the window of opportunity to drink protein and carbohydrates in liquid form, so at least your muscles could be fed instantaneously, and then after, within 2 to 3 hours after a workout is over, then finally you sit down, you look at food, and you have what is called a post-workout meal. A post-workout meal will basically lengthen the metabolic fat burn that follows a workout, and science has shown that you can actually increase or sustain the metabolic fire that is produced after a workout for up to 2 days if you follow the post-workout meal protocol within 2 to 3 hours. A post-workout meal should involve 2 palmfuls of protein. It should involve 2 fists of vegetables, 1 cupped hand of complex carbohydrates like bread, rice, pastas, or potatoes, and you could also use a 1 cupped handful of fruit as dessert. Notice that this meal is gigantic. It's huge. It should be the biggest meal of your day. This meal should always make you feel like a champion, right? Because you just did a really hard workout and your muscles are like, please feed me. And if you eat that big, you're going to get the best results. So here's the protocol, is to always drink right after the workout within 30 minutes. And then from there, you have 2 to 3 hours to sit down and have a big, healthy, balanced post-workout meal. So that's refresh. Nutrition tip number 3 is drinking something is always going to be faster than eating something. All right, so those are the best 3 nutrition tips for post-workout results, and these nutrition tips will elongate fat burn and speed and boost your metabolism like crazy. Alrighty, if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and you could always reach out to me through DM. Follow me on Instagram at TrainEmpyrean. But other than that, guys, I hope I answered your question. I hope this was helpful, and then I'll catch you in the next one. Bye, everyone.